think John's all set up now.
I can still kind of notice it sometimes, like if you're using like front loader attachments and stuff like that, you know, they kind of lag behind just a little bit, but it's not unusable.
No, but in 15 it was a lot worse, as in, you're talking, I was seeing at points anywhere from 5 seconds to 30 seconds delay.
Oh my gosh.
Just because of either how many people were on and the synchronization between everyone that had to take place takes a while. Or, you know, if Arthur was editing videos or something.
Oh yeah.
On the computer his server
Sweet,
was
you
running
noticed
on.
those. Thanks.
Yep.
They've been bugging me.
Now I usually try not to edit video, but you know this, I did it the other day while I was running this, and I was actually getting like 70 frames or 60 frames, 58 frames a second while it was rendering a video underneath, which is amazing. Yes, Evelyn.
Me? I playing iPad now. It's my turn.
I don't know. Is that done?
But if I can.
Evelyn?
My turn.
I'm gonna wait for you, B-Dog, again. Sorry. We'll get back in sync here.
No problem.
It's so funny. It's so foggy. I can't see you. Like you're just disappeared at this point.
See, I wish they had like the little the weather, you
Get to
know, a
start
little
the
bit more advanced. Because I guess with the cloud and then that half mark with the sun means that it's going to be sunny in the next 6 hours.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep. Oh, that's cool. So it gives you like a heads up.
Yeah, but I wish it gave you a little bit more of a heads up.
Now, what's weird is your tractor is not looking dirty at all to me. Did you wash it?
No.
Interesting. Like mine's
It's
getting
something
dirty.
to do with the I want to say the tire mod, where it kind of, I guess, not really slows down the amount of dirt, but it, I don't know. I noticed that ever since I downloaded that mod today. It's kind of like, huh, tractor's not really getting too dirty. It still gets dirty though, but not
It
as
just
bad.
takes longer to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see dirt on my tractor. It's more towards the plastic around the tire wells
Okay.
and around the engine compartment of the front of the tractor where there's no plastic guard for it. So
Yeah, that's where I'm seeing my dirt too right now.
that, and my implement is like
Yeah, the
covered.
implement's dirty. Yeah, and it should be.
My plow's torched.
No, don't start the harvester, John. Just take the pickups. Uh oh, we missed the spot.
Can't go to the truck. It's underwater.
My fault.
Pickup truck's underwater.
What do you mean the pickup truck's underwater? You didn't take very long doing that.
No, when we got out, it's just in the water.
It driven in the water when you got out? Well, I'm going to have to fix this. We got a spot here that I missed. There's another pick. Take the red pickup truck, John. All right. They probably don't. Once they're done plowing, they probably don't cross the fields, do they?
Depends.
How do I get this?
I think that really depends on the size of the plow and the size of the tires on the tractor.
Okay.
Because if you have, say, thinner tires, it fits in the ruts. But generally, you'll see them driving around the outside.
Okay.
But
Do we
unless
have
they're
any
going
animals
to
yet?
cultivate.
Or
No animals yet. No. I've got money for it, but we don't have the equipment yet and that might be something that we do. I've got about $250,000 saved up from my harvesting activities over the last couple days. So I think we need obviously we're going to need mowers, baler.
I love mowing. Something weird like that.
Do you have to plant grass for you to be able to do that?
No,
You
you can
can-
mow around the fields and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, so you still can
mow
do-
any grass on the map.
Okay.
How would you,
However, it's not like some of the maps that we're used to where there's a lot of flat terrain for it.
Okay.
There's a lot of hills and trees and things like that make it rather difficult.
And I will
Unless you
say,
actually take a field and grass it.
Okay.
I will say though, if you are trying to get mowers, I would definitely get the Pottingers. Don't get the Leylands, those are more expensive ones, because the Pottingers you can actually hook up together on the front of the tractor.
Yeah, I've seen that. And then they also, if you get the Valtra has reverse seating, so you can actually flip the tractor and run it backwards with those out. So you're sitting right on top of the mowers.
Yeah, because I was in my game, I'm running in my single player, I was running the Disfar, that new one.
Yeah.
I love that one, but I was running all 3 of those mowers up front, and I was actually running a windrower right behind me.
Oh, now that's an idea.
It was, it's wonderful.
What do you want, Mater?
I don't know how to get down this.
Just buy a Krone.
The big M.
I like even just the regular Krone. When
Oh.
you use the regular Krone with the regular mowing head,
Okay.
it's not like 15 where it gives you chaff. It actually gives you grass.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they fixed it. Because in 15, if you use the Krone with the mowing deck,
Okay.
in 15 it would give you chaff.
When you're mowing, correct.
All you were doing was mowing grass.
Right.
They fixed it in 17 where if you use it on grass, you actually get grass.
Oh, okay. So then you can just, what do you do with
You can
it?
still use it for chaff.
Can you? Because people were saying that they couldn't get it. They couldn't get the grass to go turn into silage.
You have to force it to unload into the bins.
Oh.
It doesn't. It's a little bit weird, but then you have to use the leveler, level it out, get enough in it.
Oh, so you can do it. You just have to force it to do. Okay, that's good to know. And then,
At least as far as I've been able to tell so far, I haven't been able to actually do it yet. I haven't had the time, but
I have ran into a little bit of a bug with the silage. I've seen it, and then I've also witnessed it in my single player, but after you blanket your silos and everything's going great, after you pretty much get all the silage up and either sell it or give it to your animals or whatnot, sometimes it'll still read that there's silage in the
oh no,
silo.
they didn't fix that yet.
All I know it's in that first silo at the.
Oh no, yeah, that's an inherent problem from the last game. They had that problem with the old game.
Yeah, it's so you're
I'm sure
reading
there will be
invisible
plenty
silage.
of bug reports on it, and it'll get fixed at some point.
Hopefully.
I want to get a trailer.
What?
And
Get on a trailer.
You want to get a trailer on, John? Well, you'll have to find the logging trailer with the spikes. It's
I
out
also
there.
wish the silage walls were just a little bit higher. But
So they're low, huh?
yeah, but I mean with the leveler, it's not so bad. It's just kind of funny. I've seen videos of other people trying to do it, and they're like making these massive divots, and their tractors going up and down, just making waves. That's why I sent you that message. I'm like, dude, I figured out the secret to it.
What is the secret? Start on the low part?
Just pretty much just keep the leveler at a certain point where you kind of want the amount, like the thickness of the silage on the floor.
Okay.
And you just keep, you keep pushing it up, and then you push it over, and you just keep working your way back and forth.
Okay. So you kind of start from where you want it?
Yep. Now, the tricky part for me, where it took me a minute, because I sent you that picture where I started that ramp.
Right.
I guess that was tricky. I don't know how I did that. That was a lot of fine tuning with my with moving the leveler, but up as I went.
Can you adjust the leveler as you're using it?
Mm-hmm.
John, what the heck are you doing? We're gonna have some equipment cleanup probably later. The truck's out now. He's cleaning it with a hose. I guess that's cool. You got it, John? Way to go, kid. And I do have my dirt turned on to slow, so it'll take longer for stuff to get dirty, which I think is a little more realistic.
I'll tell you what, this tag teaming on the plowing is really nice.
Yeah, I knew this would be fun. That's one of the fun things about the multiplayer. You don't feel alone. It's kind of fun to go to
That's
do
what I was
laps.
thinking about the entire time.
It's funny, a lot of times when I didn't have TeamSpeak, like a couple years ago when I first started doing multiplayer on the farm server,
I'm missing a little bit. Thank you.
that's all right, we'll go back and get it. People didn't quite get like what I was doing when I was trying to do tandem like this, and they'd start going the other route, like the other side of the field. I'm like, no, we can both do the same, like.
Yeah.
Like they're so used to how the hired workers do it because the hired workers can't do tandem like this; they get lost. I'll get that little spot, but it'll slow me down a little bit.
So do you like the new fastening system with the trailers?
Love it. The fastening system and the ability to lift up pieces parts with your hands has really revolutionized, especially the logging.
Yeah, I had a ton of fun logging yesterday. I popped on another multiplayer server and was kind of doodling around, but I had a ton of fun with that.
Yeah, it's really different than it was. They fixed that. That makes it worthwhile. What's up, Rue? If you pull your hair back, you look like a girl. Oh, Ryan, you're so pretty. Yeah, you do. But that looks cool, though. No, you look cool. You don't look like a girl. Well, just grow your little goatee back, and then you won't look like a girl.
That's the beauty of me being back home for
Ryan has eyelashes.
weeks.
What's that?
It's the beauty of me, not having to go into work because I haven't had to shave. So
Oh, yeah.
it's been a long time coming.
Well, Ryan has really long hair, and he just wears it down. And I keep telling him he looks like Snape. And then, because he's got that black, like straight black hair,
Yeah.
And then, but he has. I saw my friend today, and I haven't seen him for about a year. And one of the guys from my BNI group, and he's got his hair real long now, and he's got it in a ponytail. And I'm like, you could do that, Ryan. It would look good, Ryan's like, I look like a girl. You
I've
can.
had a question since we're both pretty much from the same area. You've been to Ellet, right?
Ellet the city or Ellet the apartment complex?
Kind of like Ellet area, like
Yeah.
Exchange Street.
Yeah.
You ever been to the Lamppost?
No.
You need to try that place out.
Is that like a restaurant?
Yeah, it's like almost like a little hole in the wall kind of diner,
Okay.
They just moved to like a new building, a little bit nicer than their old one, but they have this thing called the He-Man, and it's like they have really great breakfast there,
Okay.
but it's literally served on a serving tray platter.
Oh, weird.
I mean, a lot of food, but it is great.
That's the last thing I need.
That's the one thing I miss a lot of the places coming back home now that I'm not there.
Yeah, I think that's, and when Mark was gone for a year, he's like, man, I really miss being home. What's up, John? You have to figure it out, honey. I'm recording right now. You're going to have to figure out how to play it. That's one of the reasons why I'm...
Harvester lights, they're bugging me. There we go.
What happened? You left the harvester lights on?
Somebody did, yeah.
That would be John. That would be the mater. Yep. You have a chainsaw? Yeah, leave that trailer there, buddy. Don't chop up the trailer. Hey, John's going to start cutting trees down. Got some cleanup to do.
I'm going to do cleanup, so I'm going to cut a tree down, Dad.
Yeah, you're going to cut a tree down? All right. Why don't you do one that's not next to the farm? Why don't you go out into the woods and cut one down? He's like, no, I'm going to cut this one down right here next to the field. That's what I'm going to do.
Another thing that was actually, I never knew this until I saw a video the other day, but you can actually lower the tailgates on the pickup trucks too.
Yes, that is true. And that's actually, you could do that in 15 also.
Really?
Yep.
This is how someone putting like.
Actually, you might have been able to do it in 13.
In there.
Daddy did cut a tree down.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a good idea to transport them around. Oh, John.
That way.
I didn't break this.
How's it going over there, Dragon?
Almost done cultivating 15. I'm gonna have to go to bed here soon.
Oh, no. Okay. Well,
Well, unfortunately, since the last time that we played together, my work schedule changed.
oh, that does happen.
So instead of being 10 to 6, where I could have stayed up till like midnight, I'm now 8 to 4.
Oh.
So technically, I should probably already be in bed.
Well,
Um,
the nice thing is at least you kind of get a day now, like an afternoon, that's kind of nice. But
oh yeah.
yeah, those
No,
midday
I'm not-
shifts are hard.
I'm not getting out at 6 o'clock. Every pharmacy and doctor's office is already closed.
True. Yes, that's true. The things you don't think about until you have a job like that. Okay, John, don't
Or-
cut any more trees down, buddy. That's enough. That's enough. He's cutting all the trees down around the farm.
Nah, less trees for the tractors to run into.
That's right. That's what happens when you give a 4-year-old a chainsaw.
Wait until we get into poplars.
Yeah, I saw that. That's for the for silage, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't actually played.
I think you actually get wood chips for those.
Is it wood chips? Because they have it. The silage harvesters have a poplar attachment.
You might be able to chaff them, but all
Well,
I know
I
is that
think the only way to actually harvest the poplars is with one of the one of those harvesters. But I think it does give wood chips.
It makes wood chips out of it. Oh, how cool
I
is that?
think it might.
I-
I don't know. I haven't- it would require further testing.
I know one person that was upset about that. There were a couple people that were upset. The forage harvesters, those easy flow headers, no longer pick up straw. They only pick up grass and hay.
Really?
Yep, and that's realistic. From what I've seen online, you never see them using an easy flow for that kind of stuff. But it's kind of silly because you just use the X disc. But now that you're saying, see, they changed the X disc so that it only makes grass instead of silage. So now that makes sense. You can chaff wheat and barley and canola, but you get grass when you mow the grass.
Yeah.
And then if you want to have chaff from the grass, you have to windrow it and then use an easy flow header to pick it up. So
Well, as I said, I think you can just directly dump the grass into the
by forcing it.
bins like you were before.
Okay.
But I don't know if there was supposed to be an actual registered dump point for it, and they just kind of missed it, or it's broken, or if you're not supposed to actually be able to dump it in there.
You may not be able to. That might be, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you were to fill a trailer with anything, you can force it to dump anywhere.
Yeah, true. I wonder if it makes silage, though, or if it doesn't. Sorry, I'm yawning.
I don't know. I did it on my single player, so, you know.
I'm so far... I feel stupid because I'm so far behind everybody. Like, you guys have played a lot more than I have. Like, really,
I got some big chicken.
I've gotten maybe...
Food is finally in the oven because I had to split the bread apart.
I think I'm like maybe at 20 hours now. But I spent most of the time just doing harvesting for the server so that I have money. Because, you know, obviously you don't have chaff anymore, so you have to... The way to make money is to do the work. So... We still have $247,000 left. I think I'm gonna look at buying equipment to start doing the animal stuff, but maybe we might be better off investing some of that in fields so that we can have more income coming in.
If you're doing that, then we're also probably going to want better equipment to run those fields, because
Yeah.
these 2 and 3 meter plows, cultivators, and seeders.
It's taking a long time.
now you know with the animals and stuff like that, you know about the cleanliness of them.
No,
All right, so there's a cleanliness percentage that goes down, and you know, just for future reference, when we do get animals and stuff like that, the animals actually, where their food is, they'll actually throw food and make a mess. So there's gonna be like a lot of food on, like, right where you could dump all the food off and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
And all you have to do is just pretty much take a front loader, pick it up, and put it back in the trough for them. But yeah, the pigs especially, man, they're messy.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then you know, it won't update for like that until like the next hour.
Do you have to muck out the manure? Or are they doing just the manure just goes into the bin?
The manure just goes in the
Okay.
bin.
I know on a lot of the mod maps it was that you had to muck it out.
But the funny thing is, the pigs actually have, what's the word, like anesthetically correct buttholes.
Hi, I'm Jesse. I just want to come down here and introduce myself. Hi, Dragon.
Hey,
Hey Jesse, how you doing?
Doing good, and I'm going back up the Colts.
Okay, have fun.
he's a little bit of an odd one, but like
Friendly.
most of the guys that you tend to hang out in my team speak relatively harmless. Now, if the guy named Kozak Wolf drops in here, I cannot guarantee what to expect from him.
Oh.
Anything from just straight up screaming to him crying like an infant just to get someone irritated. I have seen both. Mind you, he is very good at it. Would make a very good voice actor. He does some pretty good impressions. But
Jared, can you tell me?
It's not Jared, honey. It's Dragon and B-Dog.
Dragon, I'm gonna tell you something. If you're hungry, then I can give you some big chicken's eggs so you can eat babies.
Chicken's eggs?
I got chicken eggs.
Or were you collecting
What about
chicken eggs,
chicken
Mater?
eggs?
He collected some chicken eggs.
So you can eat.
I didn't know we had chickens.
Yeah, we do.
Do you have to feed the chickens in this version or no?
Yeah, they eat themselves. Daddy, you don't. They eat themselves. God, I get some baby eggs. So
Does anyone know?
No, you don't have to feed them.
No feeding chickens.
No, I will eat a baby chicken. I'm actually going to eat.
Yeah, I used to work at an apartment complex called Ellet Development. It's I think they changed the name now, but it's a high rise, and it's like an old folks home. And they had we covered their computer systems, and I had to go down there quite frequently. And it was of course right in the middle of that Ellet area.
don't tell me all the old folks in the old folks home were doing things they weren't supposed to on the computer.
No, they don't. It was for the office that we were doing stuff. Most of them, they did have a computer lab though, but it's funny that the grandkids would get in there and just trash it. Oh, it made me so mad. We'd set up these computers, and then I'd come back like a week later, and somebody had cracked open the case and stolen the hard drive and the RAM. I'm just like, are you kidding? And these are crappy computers too. It's not like it was good stuff. Like, oh, I'm gonna get that hard drive out. Yeah, 10 years ago it was like a 80 gig hard drive. I'm like, come on, guys. It's like,
1 second.
Daddy got some baby eggs.
beep beep.
There we go. I had to send my wife a text message.
Oh.
She wants my Amazon password.
You're like, no.
The one thing I do have to say that I do like is that when you have it set to manually start and turn off the engine of a vehicle,
Yes.
you can leave it literally sitting
Dragon,
there.
I saw
and
baby
still
chicken
have
on the
the,
wall
hazards
walking
running.
into cocaine.
Wait, you can still have it what? I'm sorry, John was talking.
All the lights.
Oh,
The
yeah,
hazard
yep.
lights.
You can even turn the tractor off and the lights will stay on, which I like. Oh, I missed some still. Thought I had that wired there, but nope. Are you getting it
Yeah.
clear? Is it done for you on that end?
I'm gonna run into a little bit of a problem up here. It's getting a little bit wider.
Okay.
I don't know if this plow's gonna make it.
I'll follow you up. Well, that was pretty smooth. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Oh, time flies when you're talking and having fun.
That's right.
What is this trailer?
Okay, the green trailer that looks like some kind of weird spaceship coffin is for fuel. That's our fuel tank, and it should be full. So if you need gas, just grab gas from there.
Yeah, because this tractor is like almost.
You can't take
Oh,
out.
let's see if you get
You
this.
can't take that, Evelyn. That's too. That's.
See if you get this.
Wait, do it again. Oops, wrong button. Come on, put that up. There we go. All right, so what needs to happen next? Let's clean these plows off and get them put away, and then we'll
I'd
grab.
love to say the good old Arthur cleaning.
That's right. I got on Kyle on the last episode. One of the last episodes, he was not doing. I'm like, "Are you cleaning your stuff?" He's like, "Maybe." I'll let you guys clean up first. If you can't, let me know, because sometimes with the multiplayer, it doesn't let you clean.
Yeah, if that happens, all you have to do is just get in the vehicle yourself and then just kind of like move it. And
Oh.
Once you get back out, it fixes it.
Dad, I'm gonna pass you, okay? Dad, I'm gonna pass you.
Are you gonna
I
drive?
know you don't have to move the. I know you don't have to move the hose around, but I still do. Like.
I know, like
in a
you're
regular
like you're
car.
cleaning it. I know, I do too. All right, let me shut this off here.
Magic. Dad, the train's magic.
Sorry, I'm putting away the.
Dragon, the train's magic because every time I don't drive, it's driving still. It's magic.
John, you're just silly.
For real, Dad.
Let's see.
I'm not driving
Are you worshing, Dragon? Dragon, are you there?
Huh?
Are you washing or? Oh yeah, you are. Okay, I hear it now. It's funny where they have you standing is like a long way away. I'm gonna put this pickup truck away. Are you having fun in the train, John?
Daddy, in a couple minutes, you're going to see me pass.
I'm gonna see you pass in a couple minutes. All right, looking forward to it.
This is right, Dad.
Turn this off.
Whoa. Dad, I'm in it. I'm opening the silent train, Dad.
All right, B-Dog. So we're gonna have to cultivate these fields. How many? Did you get 2 fields done, Dragon?
Yep. The only one that you got to do is 12.
Dragon, Dad.
All right, cool. Are you running the cleaner right now?
Who's yours?
Oh, there's some lag.
Are you gonna clean that one off?
I've been trying to.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna get the. Let me get the New Holland out of the way here. There you go. And there's a cultivator for you, B-Dog.
Ready?
I forget which. What's how do I? Is it that? There we go.
Your cultivator looks different than mine.
It is.
Huh.
I've got the Qual Disc, Kavernland, and you've got the
Fancy.
you got the actual. This is a Disker. I think, from my understanding, and I could be completely wrong about this. Once again, disclaimer on the channel: I am not a farmer. So I always get the smart aleck guys. They're like, "You don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, you're right. I don't farm for real. I believe that I'll let you go first. I believe the disc cultivator is for post crop, so it takes the stubble and digs it into the ground,
Dad, Dragon was
and then your cultivator is for like before you seed.
Dad,
but
Dragon
in the
was
game, it
trying to
doesn't really
destroy
matter.
me.
I just buy the
Dragon-
cheapest one.
Dad, Dragon
It's got
was
opt
about to
too, but
destroy me.
with the sowers, it's kind of cool that you can actually use those ridge markers now.
Right. Yeah, that is cool. Wait a minute. What happened? Yeah, the ridge markers. I've never used them in the past, but yeah, it is. You should probably use them. I wonder if real farmers use them? I probably imagine they probably do, don't they?
Imagine so.
I have seen it both ways up here. Some use it, but if you have a very experienced farmer, they may not.
Okay.
All depending.
Yeah, these are nice because we can go both ways now. We don't have to. Sorry, I got way behind you.
Oh, you're fine.
I love this New Holland. I'm so excited that they gave us these vintage tractors. I can't tell you how much I like them. Because this is, like I said, this is what farmers around Ohio use for the most part.
Mhm.
They're not using newer tractors. They have old Cases and New Hollands and White Tractor and stuff like that. And this is primarily the era, even older than this, that we see a lot of times. I wish I could have gotten
Excited for
a.
this fog to go away.
Yeah. There is a farm near us. It's a very small farm, and they sell hay and stuff. But they have They have a really old Massey Ferguson harvester with a two row corn header on it. So it tells you how small it is. It's slightly larger than like these tractors that we're driving. It's a really small harvester, but it's pretty cool. They bring it out when it's not raining and they park it out front, and so people can see it. But it's definitely a vintage, like probably 1940s or early 50s.
That is my car passing the truck.
Is that so, Mater? Whoops.
Yeah, so I'm trying to turn on my cruise control.
Yeah.
This one I'm doing that. I'm doing this one.
I just love how finally what they added the mod, so the fields actually had like a little bit of bumpiness to them.
Yeah, me too. Give it a little more life. Oh no, John took the truck again. Mater. Don't put it in the lake, kid. There's no return if you take it from the lake. I'll reset it when you go to bed after we eat. Hey, what's up, Butter? Mark just got home. That would equal a shout out to Zach Mino. He went to visit his friend Zach. Oh, there goes Dragon.
Yeah, time for bed.
Have a good night, dude, and good luck. Good luck at work tomorrow.
Oh, I have a much safer spot than I.
Oh, that's good.
So,
Well, hopefully we'll catch up with you here in the next couple days. I'm trying to rotate people through so everybody gets a turn. So.
well, I'll probably be on here tomorrow, so
Okay, cool.
we'll see.
All right, have a good night and a safe day at work tomorrow.
Yep. Have a good night.
All right, good
Hey
night.
man, nice meeting you.
Yep.
User left your channel.
Ta-da! Dragon is the one that lets us use the TeamSpeak server. This is his TeamSpeak server.
Okay. All right. Stupid cope.
I know. I do the same thing. It's like in this controller, like the way they have it set up, you have to hold like 3 different buttons down to make it work. I'm like, ugh. Can't we just make it simpler? Yeah, I'm glad that this is a lot of fun. In the game when you're doing single player, a lot of times you just hire a worker to do it. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you, with the new economy, it's a lot harder to justify that. It seems like it's almost better just to do it yourself. This field would probably cost $3,000 or $4,000 to have somebody do it.
Really like the new field textures too.
Yeah, I do too. So what time is it there for you then? You're in San Diego, so are you
I'm 3 hours behind.
3 hours behind? Okay. I don't even know what time it is.
So you'll be long wiped out before I do for the night. So
Right. I don't know about that. I stay up pretty late, but
Really?
I have to. Yeah, usually I go to bed around 2. So it'll be like 11 o'clock your time. But I have guys coming to blow insulation into the attic tomorrow morning at 8. So I gotta be
That's
up.
fine.
I gotta be up at 7:30. But I slept all afternoon, so. Don't forget to get that wedding done tonight, Ryan. I want to get that done first thing in the morning so I can get it out of here and not think about it for the rest of the day. All right. We have a wedding Ryan's finishing up, and then I have to do the I have to pick like 50 or 60 favorites. Yeah, we can do that, Ryan. He needs. I need new glasses too. I don't know, John. Sorry. You'll have to. I think you press enter to get the engine started. You have it turned off right now. It's not on.
That is, see?
It's not. Oh, there it is. Now it is. Yeah. Somehow I got. How did I do that? I like went into your tracks. It's weird. Like I'm not cultivating anything. But I don't want to back out because then it'll make it like a funky line for you to follow. Oh, my weight. What happened to my. Oop. Dang it. They changed the it used to be the select key would change like your selected thing, and now it's the Y key. So I keep doing like the old. I pressed it and then it like jumped me out. I need to raise that. How do I do that? B. There we go.
If you select the tool, never mind, I forgot you don't really use keyboard, but it's you select the tool and then you press V on it.
Dad,
What's up, John?
I did a wiggle from some. It is turned around down the road.
Really? Where's my big truck? Can you put it back at the farm?
I actually.
Did you lose it?
No, I'm in the. No, I didn't.
Now you're in the pickup truck?
Yeah. I didn't lose a blue truck, okay, Dad.
John, you're crazy, man.
It's on a mountain that's on a train track, okay?
Okay.
It's not.
It's on a mountain and it's on a train track that's on a mountain?
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Then we'll find it.
It's up here, Dad. It's right
I'm wondering
by-
if I had something bad for lunch. My
Dad,
stomach
it's
is
right-
really upset.
It's right on the front.
I'm probably going to get the flu on top of having my sinus infection.
Mm.
It'll be lovely. I'll be like throwing up and not being able to breathe. All at once. I haven't been sick all year. It's been like, seriously, like probably a good, like at least 10 months since I've had any kind of sickness at all. Like cold, flu, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Aside from like
For me,
some,
it's every time we go out underway, it gets bad.
I wonder why that is.
Hey, one person gets sick, you're
Yeah.
you know 250-foot ship, you know. Well, probably a lot longer than that. But and you're in an enclosed area, so it just spreads.
Right. Yeah, and what do they do? I mean, there's nothing you can do.
Just kind of deal with it.
Now, if you're sick, do they kind of relax your duty a little bit, or they're like, too bad, sorry, get out there?
Depends on how bad you are. They might write you SIQ, so you just be stuck to your rack all day. Just depends if you're real bad, though.
So when you say stuck to your rack, that means like put in bed?
Yeah.
Like they don't let you get out of bed?
Yeah, it's sick in quarters. So, I mean, you can get up, go eat, and stuff like that, but they mainly want you to stay in your rack.
Okay. What do you do when you're on the ship? Do you have like a Game Boy or something that you take with you, or?
Actually, well, I made the mistake because when we went on RimPack, we were out to sea for like 22 days straight.
Oh my gosh.
And all I had, I wasn't thinking nothing of it, but when we were in Hawaii, I downloaded a game on my phone. I'm like, oh, that's all I need. It was the worst decision of my life. So all the time now, we actually, a lot of guys bring their laptops and stuff like that, and they all have like those portable hard drives. So I picked me up a 2 terabyte hard drive, and a lot of guys we all swap out kind of like movies and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I've got quite a vast movie collection kind of started from that. So
Now, what kind of did you get a gaming laptop, or are you just regular old?
it's not a bad one. It's an Acer. I think Acer Aspire or something like that.
Okay.
It's not horrible. Haven't tried to put Farming Sim 17 on it yet, but
I'm surprised. It actually runs really well on my laptop. I've been pretty impressed with how fast it runs. I thought it would be real crappy, but it's actually pretty good. All right, John. I think it's. Hey, Ryan, can you go see if those kids have that food done? I think it's getting time to bed here. Mater's just getting cranky. Can you check on it though? Because it's. Okay. I don't know. What speed are you cultivating at? Because I'm. Oh, I have my cruise control set to 9. That would explain it. With the Disker, you should be able to run a little faster. Maybe. I think in real life though, probably 9 or 10 miles an hour is probably the limit.
I am cultivating at 9. Yeah, no 10. Might be a little bit of a difference too with the New Holland because the case is a little
Yeah, case is
beefier tractor.
beefy. I can get up to 10. There we go. I'm keeping up now. I just had the cruise control set too low. You tired, buddy? You've got that glazed over look. You had what?
Scratchy throat.
Oh no, you're getting it too. Oh, everybody's getting sick.
Had it all day.
It's like the plague.
Worse now.
Evelyn's got a sore throat. Seth's got a sore throat. When's that food, Seth? Can you bring it up, kid?
I don't have a sore throat.
No, because she never will. You know how it is. I mean, if you can.
After
It's so
we do
cool, the
this
lighting.
field, I'm gonna take a little small intermission and go get me make me a little sandwich or something.
Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh. There we go again. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Sigh. Yeah, this mod's pretty cool. I think it's a little more realistic there for the tractors.
Yeah, when we were out to Rimpack, I guess it's like one of those cool things that I guess you don't really get to do, but they actually, when we were, I mean, way out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, I mean, halfway between Hawaii and, you know, back home, and they called a swim call. So we were able to, you know, go put on some swimming trunks and literally just jump off the boat and go swim in the ocean.
Oh my gosh. Now how was it pretty, I mean, like was it warm or was it like really cold?
Yeah, we were in Hawaiian water, so it was
Oh.
actually not bad. We were at that point where, you know, the water was actually getting a lot bluer. You know, then they have the one of our ribs out, and then of course they have a couple guys with M16s out watching for sharks.
Oh my gosh. Oh, sharks. They ruined the
That
fun.
was-
They ruined the fun.
Yeah, but it was pretty amazing.
That is amazing. That would be
Guess it
so
doesn't happen
beautiful.
a lot because the you know, the water's kind of got to be just right. You don't want it to be too choppy and stuff.
Like, or they won't let you go out.
Yeah.
So you actually, how far is it to jump off the boat? Like, is it like 20, 30 feet?
Depends on where you jump from.
Like, gosh, I don't know if I'd be brave enough to do that. Jump off the side of a ship into the water. I guess if the thing's on fire, yes, but
Now back on the fantail area, which is the far back of the ship, it's probably about low enough where you got probably about 4 to 5 feet between the weather deck and then the top of the water.
oh, that's not too
But,
bad.
You know, and then the higher up you go, it's I think the highest point where you can kind of jump off, probably 15 to 20 feet.
Do you have guys that jump that far?
Mhm.
Yeah, probably once you do it once. I was watching. It was funny. Like I took the kids to the recreation center. Gosh, it probably was at least a month ago now, and Evelyn wanted to go, or Goosey Violet wanted to go off the diving board, and thank you. Thank you, John. She's pretty young, like, she's 6 or 7, so it's kind of like on that borderline of. And she went out there on that diving board and just stood there for like 5 minutes. And the guys were like, okay, you got to get down, because there's other kids that wanted to go.
Yeah.
And she did it like 3 or 4 times. And then finally, she got up the courage and jumped in. And then after that, she just kept going. Like every 3 minutes, she's jumping in. So I thought that was cute. She was. I was proud of her that she actually got up the courage to do it.
We're just annihilating these fields.
Yep. Thank you, Evelyn. I think that's John's right there.
Yes.
Oh, you got the rest of it. Cool. All right. I'm gonna pause the recording for a minute here and grab some. I think that's John's. I'm gonna pause it and eat some grub here.
Yeah, as soon as I get done with this row, I'm gonna run down real quick and use the head, and then grab me a sandwich and something to drink. So.
Cool.